Good morning, Cancer, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you're at. All right, Cancer. I don't know why. I always do my nails and then I go out and work in the yard and I always lose one thumb and then the next one goes. So let's see if I hold on to this one because I have no idea where that one went. But it is what it is. I haven't worn nails in a while. And here I am, trying to be cute. And it just didn't go the way that I thought it was going to go. Well, it should go the way it always go. I don't know what I'm talking about. I always lose them in the yard. The fairies probably are taking them. So anyway, I digress. Cancer, this is going to be your June reading. Now, you know how we do this. We are going to start with the bones and curios first, and then we're going to move on to the tarot, and then we are going to conclude with the empath oracle. Is it the empath life? I believe so. I said so much, but I switch out between the life coach, but I believe this one is the empath life oracle. Alrighty, let me get all these little charms in. All right, Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Alrighty. So, interesting enough, first thing we have is a snake in your money. Some of you could be dealing with male energy that could be doing you wrong financially. Double head is right there. You might be looking at somebody and being like, you know what? Either I'm losing money because of you. This person could be trying to take money away from you. There could be a lot of anger that's coming in. That could be arguments, or maybe they're starting off as like discussions about money, and then it's like, okay, now we're arguing about money. So some of you might be having that. I do see in the bad spell work, your purse is there. There's also a heartache. This could be a divorce. This could be separating from somebody that maybe financially you were either dependent on or they were dependent on you. There could be arguments about a relationship that is going separate ways, and there may be codependency. Now, we saw this right last month. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't it being independent or codependent? Some of you may not have a choice anymore. There could be either you walking away from something and deciding to be independent, or somebody walking away from you and now you absolutely have to be independent. I think somebody is breaking a cycle, and the other person is going to have to stand on their own. Okay, I hope that makes sense. But it's right here. We have the cycle, something going around and round in circle. Like we keep doing the same thing over and over again. So this might be Spirit's way of pushing you out of a rut. If you're finding yourself stuck in the same situation over and over, something is pushing you out. It's like, let's break the cycle. We have the magnifying glass on the other side. We have the muscle arm, which is like, I'm looking at something closer. I have to look at something closer in my house. This could be, am I paying too much rent where I'm at? Do I need to find another place to live? I'm breaking up a marriage or divorcing. Am I going to be able to afford to live where I'm at? For some of you, you could be cohabitating roommates with somebody, and there may be this thing of, am I going to be able to take care of myself if this person leaves? You might have been in this cycle before, Cancer. Some of you may have been like, God damn, here I am again. If this is not you, this could be somebody telling you this. Like, here I am. And we're doing the same thing over and over because it's coming in your house sector. So it's one of those things where, what is it, when somebody shows you who they are, believe it, so that you don't have to go through this cycle. For some of you, I'm wondering if this is a life cycle where it's like, okay, you're not learning the lesson. And so that's why you keep going around in it. And I hate those type of lessons because it's just like, we've done this before. And I think that's the point. Spirit is like, we've done this before. So Could be something going on in your home where it's like, okay, we need to break the cycle. Some of you, there's a new place. Now, we've been seeing this for a while. I feel like whatever the energy is, there's a move that's coming, and some of you are not going to be prepared for it. It could be because of a breakup or a divorce. God forbid somebody comes in and it's like, okay, I'm moving out, and you're like, okay, I thought you were going to be here to pay next month's rent, and then they're gone. But I feel like something is coming in suddenly for some of you. For a few of you, I think that that this movement is coming. You might be the one that's like, look, I'm out. You figure it out. There's a new home though that's coming. Now, there's the cross right in the middle of spirit messages, and this could be relying on faith. Some of you might be praying. Some of you might be doing spiritual practices. There could be a little bit of magic involved in this. Where's the manifestation hat? And that'll tell us if some of you are doing some magic, because money is in your center. And what is inside of the money? Hold up, we got something in the card show. Some of you are going to get money through friends. Some type of support coming in because the best friend charm is inside. Oh, and it's stuck. There we go. So is it best friends? Yeah. Some of you may be getting some type of help, and it looks like you may need it. Your crown is upside down. There may be this thing of feeling a little discombobulated, depressed, unmotivated. There's definitely some type of energy that's coming through that may be having you like, I just can't. And I don't know. I don't know what the planetary stuff is doing for you, but I feel like some of you might be in a cycle of release, or purging, because I don't know why. When I looked at the crown, I just felt like this big, I don't know, like heavy energy on top. What is it? Heavy is the load of the person who wears the crown, something like that. So there may just be this big release that's coming in before this money comes. Now, I am seeing somebody from the past that could be reaching back out to you. It's not showing this being a bad thing. Oh, your manifestation hat is right here. And what's on top of it? Play. Now, here's the thing. It's on top of the manifestation hat. The hat is upside down. This is somebody where spirit is like, stop playing. Like, you're not manifesting something because your priorities are not focused on what you need to be doing. So it could be that for some of you, it's like maybe there's opportunities that are coming in and you're not taking them. And that's for a small few. I feel like that spirit is like, okay, we're bringing some things in because you've been asking for it and praying for it. For some of you, though, I feel like the energy is almost like you feeling like you're being played with. Trickster energy is not there, though. So I'm wondering if maybe it's like, I need to get away, or I need this time, or I want to have this freedom, but I can't. And it could be that you're stuck with this manifestation of it. You might be manifesting money or this home, and it's like, okay, I need to get away and do some things, but I can't because I got to do all this other stuff. That could be where like all the prayer and the energy and the spirituality and trying to push something through, trying to break cycles, trying to move forward. So for a few of you, I feel like the spirit is like, we've given you opportunities to do something and you haven't taken it. Which is serious, because sometimes they'll stop giving you the opportunities. Now, a lot of times things rotate, and it could be that you missed the opportunity this year, but maybe it comes back in 2026. Well, that's a whole freaking year away. For some people, they're blessed because they missed an opportunity, and maybe 2 weeks later, the opportunity presents itself again. I don't know. keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open, Cancer, because I feel like something is going to come back around. But I feel like that if you are debating about going back to school and Spirit gives you the money, go. If you're debating about moving and Spirit gives you the money to move, do it. Um, there's something with one aspect, stop playing with me. And that could be you telling somebody to stop playing with you, or that could be Spirit telling you stop playing with us. All right? Love, it's interesting. We don't have a lot going on. Maybe a little bit of money loss. Some of you, let's see, we have Jack of Hearts, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Jacks. So 2 Jacks. 2 people with young energy, but there's money lost there. Kind of goes back to maybe arguments about money. Some of you might be having issues with a younger person that you love or you care about. Could be your child. Maybe you're sending them to college and they're not going to class, and you're like, okay, I'm losing my money. This also could be that maybe you're giving them an opportunity. Maybe you have a home-based business or a business where your child is supposed to be helping you, and they're not. And there's money lost because of it. For some of you, there could be a situation where it's just money lost because of a child or somebody acting childish. All right. In the good spell work, we have 9 of Swords, which is stress and worry. But we do have a key. Now, the key is upside down, which means that for some of you, there's an opening that's coming, but it hasn't come yet. And that could be why you're stressed. We do have the Sun, which means something is going to get better. Let's turn some of these cards around and see what that is. So we have 9 of Cups, but we have 8 of Swords. This is kind of like get out of your own way. Stop overthinking. Something is going to come in. 9 of Cups, getting something you prayed for, you wished for. But we do have the demon head here. We have conversation. We have the angel that is protecting you. Your anchor is upside down, which means your stability is not quite where you need it to be. In fact, the skull and crossbow is underneath that. And then we have the moon, something that's hidden. Some of you, you're not seeing the whole picture. It also could be that because it's crossing over into love, this could be somebody hiding something from you. And there may be a conversation that brings this out. You may be thinking that somebody is not acting like themselves just because of demon head. So this could be, okay, I'm coming across somebody, they're not acting like themselves, they're not doing what they normally should be doing. Like, this is not the person. And maybe with the moon, there is something hidden. If this is a person that's acting immature or a certain way, are they on drugs? Are they going through some type of mental break or psychosis? Or, whenever you have a person around you whose personality changes, there's a reason. So for some of you, it could be that definitely there's a problem. Now, we do have money loss. So for a few of you, you could be dealing with somebody who has an addiction issue, or they just don't know how to manage their money, or they're very immature when it comes to the way that they deal with the money. And it could be messing with your stability, Cancer. For some of you, it's a general read. You could have somebody coming to you and being like, look, you're spending too much money. You need to be more responsible. There could be this thing of, I shouldn't have spent that much money. I need to be more responsible. I was going to say irresponsible. No, don't be irresponsible. I mean, have your moment, Cancer, but try to be responsible. I don't know. I feel like that there's definitely an issue with money with somebody who may be immature, or there could be a mismanagement of money, because we have problems here. We have the love thing upside down. We have the purse, bad spell work, something blocking money. Some of you feel like your flexibility or your way to pivot has been closed off. Like, man, I thought I could go this direction, or I thought I could take this option, but my options are getting a little bit, slimmer. I do see stress in your luck sector. There is money coming in, but it may not be coming in as fast as you want. We have 9 Pentacles, and this is entrepreneurship, but this could be a business that stresses you out. Like, I got to go to work, but Maybe you're like me, a massage therapist, where you don't get paid unless you do the work. So it could be that, oh, I need my clients. Summertime for us, everybody goes on vacation. So for 3 months, it literally is like, okay, I got to figure out something else to do to keep my money coming in, unless you're in a franchise. And for some of you, that could be a part of, oh, a job or my business is seasonal and you might be in a low season right now. There also could be stress of maybe trying to do a business and just feeling like I'm not making enough money with it. Um, Money is coming in, but maybe not as fast as you want. The bloom is there, but it's upside down, which means there's a harvest coming in, but not fast. And then we have the gun pointing towards the money, which means like, okay, I need this money like yesterday. So there may be some issue, but your luck is upside down. So we definitely have a blockage. We have a blockage. And it looks like spirit is trying to protect what you have by maybe opening something up. Now let's see. Evil eye energy in the middle. We have Nine of Pentacles. Somebody is jealous of a skill set that you have, or maybe your independence is coming in and somebody doesn't like it. And for some of you, you could be leaving a relationship and somebody's like, I don't like that you can stand on your feet without me. Nine of Wands is somebody defending themselves. Why are you doing this? Well, why are you asking me this? Why are you acting like this? And this could be some of you dealing with a person. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you acting like this? You're changing. And I think that the behavior of somebody around you is making you change. Now, for some of you, there's job loss that's coming in. And it could be because of some type of communication with fire energy. For some of you, there may be a person around you, because we have the Jack of Spades, which is a younger person too. Some of y'all are dealing with an immature energy. And then we have Ace of Pentacles. So we have somebody who possibly is losing their job, which could be why there's a money issue in the first place. I do feel like that some of you, the skeleton hand is like somebody's like, gimme, 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 gimme. Now, if this is not a person asking you for help, this could be you asking for help. But I do see in the family sector a lot of congestion. Standing your ground, arguments about money, handcuffs, feeling bound, breaking free, opportunities that are not happening because it looks like that you're distracted. And then I see evil eye energy, feeling like somebody is working against you in your own family. There's a lot of emotions attached to this. So I'm going to say this is somebody who's close to you. For some of you, it's like, okay, let me get this right. Let me move forward. Let me not dwell on this energy. But I feel like some of you are being challenged with people in your family or in your friends group where it's like, okay, let's get this right. Ancestors are coming in and it looks like that they are trying to mediate a situation, and they are going to do it. They're in the upright. They don't like this conflict. So whatever is going on with you, you're very protected. I do see some issues with your eyesight. Some of you are going to have some issues with your mental health. A few of you, I don't know. I feel like there's a limp or something going on with your leg or your foot. That could be a problem. A few, I feel like, are traveling out to get some type of medical treatment. Could be a different city, could be a different state. For some of you, it could be a different country. All right, let's look at the cards real quick. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Any guidance, any messages? I know this sounds heavy, Cancer, but I honestly feel like that spirit is purging you of maybe energy or people that are no longer needed in your space, and you might be trying to hold on to this person or this energy. And I'm telling you, spirit is gonna win. They always do. There are certain people that I thought that I would never pull away from, and when I tell you, spirit literally like ripped me and a few people apart, where I was in disbelief, like what the hell. But it's amazing how my life changed for the better. And I hate to say that because some of them might be watching, But my life changed for the better when they were like removed. And when I tell you it was a forcible removal, oh God, it was forceful. Cancer. So I don't pray that on anybody. But one, I just like thought she was my sister. And then I found out she was stealing from me. And that just broke my heart. And to be honest, I never would have ended that friendship. Um, unless she did something like that. And the one thing that I would end the friendship over is what she did. And I know that was spirit because they read my mind. All right, Cancer. Four of Wands in reverse, betrayal. Um, somebody did something to you, stabbed you in the back, took advantage of you, and you can't believe it. Can't believe you would do this to me. And I'm telling you, I know this is spirit, y'all, because it's like you're like, what the hell? This person doesn't even act like this. This is so out of character for this person. They shouldn't be doing this. And then they do it, and you're like, God damn, stab me in the back. The world is upside down in reverse, and this is obstacles. Maybe you were trying to move. Maybe you were trying to get something together, and then this person decided to move. Or for some of you, there's a betrayal, and you can't move. This person might have put you in a bad position financially. There may be some things that are stuck that you haven't been able to get out of. Some of you could be dealing with Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. This could be somebody, I don't know, they're facing in an opposite direction. So you could be dealing with somebody that is trying to get their money together, or they're focused on something. I don't know, for them, because we have the Four of Swords, and this person is tired. There's a pullback or a retreat. Um, this person could be stressed out. So some of you might be dealing with somebody that instead of talking to you and telling you, hey, I'm stressed, I don't want to move forward anymore with this project, I don't want to move forward anymore with this relationship, I don't want to move forward anymore with whatever this obligation is, because I'm stressed out, I'm tired, I want to walk away from it. I think part of the issue is that there is a lack of communication. And some of you, instead of talking to you, this person might just ghost. They might just pack up and go. And it's not going to be a good thing. I also feel like that somebody is daydreaming about life on the other side. I don't know if this is you or them, but I feel like somebody is like, okay, the grass has to be greener. Which could be you in a really a bad situation where it's like, okay, you know, I don't like where I'm at. I don't like this environment. If I leave this, then everything must be perfect on the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and walk away. If not, this could be a person that you're with. It's like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. There may be something on the other side that's going to be better for me. We've gotten this message a couple of times. So I feel like some of you, it's either you are at a crossroads, or somebody that you're dealing with is at a crossroads. Now, with this Seven of Cups, this could be a delusion or illusion. This also could be confusion. Like, why am I in this situation? And I feel like instead of talking it out, there is this thing of, I don't feel comfortable because there's going to be arguments. So either you or somebody is like, I'm walking away from something because there's arguments. If I try to talk about it, this person is going to get upset and we're going to start fighting, da 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 da. So I'm going to make plans to maybe move in a different direction silently, so that we don't have these issues. Now, we've seen this before, Cancer. I have a couple of friends that have already gone through this cycle. I have some that have literally are in it right now. And it's interesting because we know that at some point, some of you might be going into something like this because it's a cycle. For some of you, it's literally you breaking a cycle. Like, why are we doing this over and over again? So if you're dealing with somebody who's unreliable, Tower, it's in reverse, and this is like, I'm going to, what is that word? I did a reading yesterday, and the lady kept using it. Disassociate. And it was basically like, when life gets too rough, I disassociate. If my relationship is too, not going well, I disassociate until it gets better. And I'm assuming that is like, okay, I just pretend like everything is good until things fall back in order. Or I just pretend like everything is good until it crashes and burns, and then I have to move on. Some of you, there's a tower coming. Now we have the Seven of Cups, which is daydreaming. And it could be, well, I know that this is going to work out. I know this person is going to be right by me. I know that this situation is going to get better. I know that this, manager is going to go ahead and see me for who I am. But we have a tower. It is in reverse, which means that it's not going to be as detrimental. But for some of you, there's a major fear of change. Like you're scared. If this is not you, General Reed, this is somebody who's really scared to make a decision because they don't know what's on the other side. I feel like too that the more the issue is finances, because I think if either side had money in this situation, they'd be gone. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. And this is, no, Six of Pentacles. This is money coming in. Waiting for a settlement, waiting for a job, waiting for a paycheck, something coming in. Hold up, you guys. Let me let this cat in. All right, so somebody could be staying in a situation because of money. It makes sense because say you have an apartment and you're paying $1,500 for the apartment. Maybe you have a roommate, you're splitting it. Person leaves, and then all of a sudden you got to pay the whole rent. You're like, okay, I can't do that. We got to stay together with this situation. But somebody is waiting for their finances to get better so that they can go ahead and leave. And this could be somebody that's wanting to put their money somewhere else. Now, for a few of you, there is, if this is you, waiting on some type of settlement, waiting on some type of job or promotion, there is something that is coming in. Justice card for sure could be maybe income tax, could be waiting for some insurance money or something. The Justice in the upright, I feel like, is something that comes in on top of the Six of Pentacles, some type of paperwork, maybe an inheritance for some of you, where it's like, okay, I got some extra money coming in. Let me go ahead and do what I feel like I need to do with it. For some of you, this could be moving away from something. This also could be somebody else getting money and using it for something else. Two of Wands in the reverse is unexpected. Some people say unexpected problems, but I feel like this also could be unexpected money. Like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Something is coming in. Now, for some of you, let's see. Ace of Cups. Yeah. New opportunity. This could be a new business. This could be a new job. And this is coming in after somebody has been blocked. They've kind of pulled away with the Hermit because it's like there's nothing there. But it looks like something is coming in. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody may have been in a situation where they felt stuck. And then they're getting some type of opportunity. I mean, this could be a program somebody is signing up for. Some extra money to come in. Somebody might get a promotion and be like, okay, now I can pay for this apartment by myself. Or I can pay for this situation by myself. For some of you, there definitely is a decision that is coming in with regards to finances and whether you stay in a situation or you walk away. For a few of you, betrayal is making me think that somebody else got an opportunity and they may have walked away from you because somebody feels like they got stabbed in the back. All right. Bottom card, let yourself receive support. So there may be, like I said, a program, some type of money, something that's coming in that may be helping somebody out of a hole. It's often easier for empaths to give than to receive. Allow others to support you. Experience the pleasure of their caring energy. Some of you may have signed up for something and it's like, okay, yeah, I can get this amount of money, or I can maybe on a sliding scale get some type of help with something. For a few of you, forgive yourself. Now, this could be that if you are caught in a cycle or a bad situation, some of you might be like, how the fuck did I get here? How did I let this happen? And if you've ever been in a bad situation, that's exactly what you be saying too. Like, how the fuck did I even do this? Okay, don't become a hostage to the past by berating yourself for your choices. Make amends, forgive your own shortcomings, and keep moving. So basically, yeah, there was a decision or something that was made a long time ago that may have put you in not the best of situations and you feel some kind of way about it. Now, make peace with uncertainty is kind of like letting go of this fear. Like I said, somebody is with the 7 of Cups, with the daydreaming. What is the other side going to be like? Spirit, show me. Could be getting tarot readings. What do I need to do? Where do I need to go? What's going to open up for me? This is like, okay, we're not letting you know everything. Make peace with uncertainty. It may take a while to find clarity about a situation. Be patient. Know that invisible healing forces are at work. So you have something going on the spiritual side, which could be where that cross is. And it's like the ancestors came out and it's like, we're watching over you. We're protecting you. Be a comfort to yourself. Now, this is somebody who's broken. They're going through something. There's some pain. And it may be that you're having to self-soothe or ground yourself. Comfort is an inside job. Speak to yourself in a loving, positive way. Do something that nourishes you in this moment. In this moment, know that all is well. So this is a heavy energy. And that's what I felt with the crown. Like there's a heavy energy. Some of you, I feel like, are carrying something. And the betrayal on top of it could be what makes it even heavier. Maybe you already were stressed out and then somebody did something and you're like, what the hell? Final card is breed. And this is really about releasing. So I feel like some of you have gone through something that was a little bit heavy and it's like, okay, how do I let this go? It could be stressing you out, could be causing problems with your health. Some people, stress definitely is a catalyst for other issues. Breath is sacred. To replenish yourself slowly, inhale wellness and clarity to the count of 6 and then exhale stress to the count of 6. So you have spirit or somebody on the other side that is like, look, we don't want you to be sick. We don't want you to fall out. We don't want you to let this do you in. There's something that is coming in the form of support. Now, spirit is sending this. Could be definitely getting a call that you have some extra money that you didn't know about. For some of you, I think it is going to be unexpected. For a few of you, you might have a project or something that finally pays off. For some, there may be some help that comes in that helps you move forward. I feel like some of you are going to be moving forward, but you're going to be doing it solo. Because I don't know why, but I feel like there's a walking away. And I think that somebody is already planning this. Whether this is you or somebody else, there is this thing of, okay, now I need to move forward by myself. I need to rely on myself. And it piggybacks off of the reading last month, independent or codependent. It looks like that if you don't make the decision, spirit is going to make the decision. All right, Cancer? Ooh, child. I love y'all.